I would do a short video of some remote viewing that I've been feeling. I don't know about anybody else, but I do know that the power and the information is just so dominant right now. So I am going to give you what I got. I have a few subjects here. One is the Capitol officer's lawsuit against Trump. So I have Kevin McCarthy's fate. The NRA was turned down for the bankruptcy, thinking that it was just a ploy. I wanted to see how the lawsuit against them is doing. So the Lincoln Project. I haven't looked into the Lincoln Project, but they're starting to step up their game again. And I wanted to kind of just look in and see what's going on. Also do a temperature check on the USA, see how we're doing. And I am going to do victim mentality. That seems to be a theme going on right now about a lot of people who are victims and they're coming for help, and they're hitting up a lot of readers to get them through their victim mentality. And I think a lot of the country is starting to heal from being, having that victim mentality. So I'm just going to look into that. Also, I'm going to look and see what Liz Cheney's next move is and see if there's anything interesting in that. I bet you that's pretty cool. And then I'm going to do the separation, the diverge against the Republican Party, and how that's going to look for the Republican Party, where Liz Cheney and there's another one. There's a few people that are with her that are diverging, and see what the rift and what it's going to cause. So hang in there. Yesterday, I went to my apothecary in Manitou Springs to do a tea for my allergies. So this is pretty cool. If anybody needs to do, I don't know if that says can you see that? That is a mushroom. And then I have the ginkgo biloba, however you say it. I know somebody's going to really make sure that I say that correctly, and they always do. And nettles for my allergies. And then I mix it with water because I don't drink alcohol. And then then they recommended for me to get a local honey to put in there. So that is my medicine for my allergies. It seems to be working really well. I don't feel so clogged up in the morning, and less runny noses and all that good stuff. So I have it right here with me. You can get these cups on my website if you want, but I have this here with me, and it tastes really good actually with the honey. All right. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and start in on the Capitol police officers have a lawsuit against Trump, and I wanted to see and check in and see what's going on with that. So give me a second. Take a deep breath. Get enough oxygen in. Let that out. And let's go. They're angry. I see the officers signing this. I mean, they have almost full staff signing this piece of paper that they're taking to the courts to have created this lawsuit against Trump. I'm trying to see if I can see any words. Put ourselves in dangers. I mean, they're accusing him of everything other than attempted murder. There's a whole bunch of law or legal jargon on there. But they have almost all of the signatures from the people that were there. Oh, they even have the family of the police officer who died. It's like his wife's, it's highlighted. His wife's signature is on there. It's interesting. All right. So what else is going to happen? So what is it going to do? Okay, they're just starting it. Have they gotten a court date yet? They're accepting it. The judge says go on with it. Okay, so that's just starting. So let's go ahead and pull a card on that and see how that's going. I'm going to take a temperature on that and keep up to date with that, because I think, you know, that was in the news, like in passing, but I think that's going to be significant for 45, because what he did was a direct assault on the police officers. So they're very, very angry. Let me see what this one pulls out. This is the star. They're going after the star of the show, maybe. They also have, as you can see, she is connected to the heavens and connected to the earth as the star, as the representation in this. So they're connecting it. Oh, they're connecting it. So this represents the connection that he had with the insurrection that the police officers are going to prove in court. Well, that's good. All right. So on to with Kevin McCarthy and what is his fate. He, you know, since he has done this with Liz Cheney, and he had this out, and he had to manipulate the votes and all of that. It's been in the news today about how he did it and how he manipulated it and really didn't make it make sense. So he can come out and say, hey, look, we dealt with the person who did not want to follow in our footsteps. I need a prize. I need, you know, I'm sure he's wanting the praise and the accolations that come with that. I know that's another word I probably messed up. But anyways, here we go. Kevin McCarthy. I see him. He's stepping into like a beam of light, which is weird, not what I would think, but he's stepping into a beam of light. Everybody else behind him is dark. What does this mean? He's up on a platform, beam of light on him. Everybody else is dark. He really wants to pull the ranks. He's trying. Does this mean he's trying for presidency? But of course, he's not going to be like a president of the United States. He wants to be a dictator presidency. Well, this is weird, because once I write it go in there, he has the same ambitions as 45 does. Get me in there. I'll be the dictator. Everybody else is dark, like suppressed. So the darkness of the other people are like suppressed. And he wants to become the dictator. He thinks this is the only way. The reason why I'm pausing, because I'm starting to see, I'm sitting here watching this whole thing, and I'm looking, I got closer to the platform, and I started looking down at the people at the platform. So there's people behind him that are dark. Now there's people below him that are really, really dark, except for there's somebody reaching up to his platform, handing him things. Here's another platform, and they're handing him things, and they're like putting it at his feet and putting it at his feet. Wow, why are you doing this? It kind of makes me feel like, are those the donors? Like gifts, like, I don't know. It looks like maybe they're gifts, maybe they're the donors, but whatever it is that they're placing at his feet, there's a whole bunch of people placing stuff at his feet. And this is his dreams. This is his ambition. This is what he wants. McCarthy. All right. Okay, so I kind of got into what he wants and who he is and where his dreams are. So let me pull a card on that and see what's up with that. Page of Wands, that new, walking off and doing what he wants to do. So whatever this is has his own agenda. He's walking off and doing his own thing and what he wants to do. He's blaming it on Trump, wanting everybody else to say it's Trump because he doesn't think that everybody is going to follow him. Okay, McCarthy is bad news. Really bad news. Keep an eye on that boy. All right, let's do the NRA. So they were turned down, their bankruptcy or something along that lines. The court voted against them, or whatever it's called. I can't think. You know, every time I go on do a video, I lose my nouns. But they had a bankruptcy thing, and the court said no, and so there's still a lawsuit against them. I think it comes from New York, actually. So let me see what is going on there. Google for details. Let's see. I just saw a scene where everybody was sitting in a like a conference room. All of them were sitting down in the conference room, and something spooked them. And they all got up and ran. That was the scene. Like, out. Oh, so people are like leaving. Like, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. We're going to get caught up. We're going to get out of here. That's what they're doing. Donors, they don't want to be seen. They don't want to be a part of this. They're all leaving. Wow. Okay. There's one man left holding the bag. Literally, that's what he's doing. Is literally one man left holding the bag. And he is looking up into the sky, and there is like darkness coming towards him. His face is like a shadow coming towards him. He just stands there until it hits him. That's the NRA. They're coming down. They're not getting away with this. They are at their last ditch efforts to pump their agenda out. They're begging for help, but they're not getting it. They're begging for support, and they're not getting it. I see the end of the NRA, like dissipation of the whole NRA. Ooh, that's big. That's great, big, huge. All right, let's see what the cards say for the NRA. Wow. Okay. Let's see what the card, pull a card for the NRA, which is the Queen of Wands. Isn't that the girl that is in that's doing that? Letitia? Gosh, words, names. But anyways, Queen of Wands, she's going to take him down. Woo! Yeah. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Okay. Now we have the Lincoln Project. I just wanted to take a look and see what they're doing. They're starting to, I see a whole bunch of the Lincoln Project videos starting to come out. So I'm going to take a look and see what they're doing. Okay, so the words that they just said to me was that we're gearing up for the 2022 elections to help with the Senate elections and the Congress, or not Congress, but the House elections. I asked them where they're getting their information and how do they get this, and they just told me somebody's sitting in the corner and has that, and they showed me the face of the Cheshire cat and then smiles, like the Cheshire cat just smiles. So that tells me that they're not going to show me the identity of that person, but that person is obviously definitely within the Republican Party that has two-faced. Like he sits back in the corner and smiles like, yeah, I'm the one that's doing this. And then he goes out into public and he plays the game. Yeah, and he's smiling about it inside. That's interesting. Okay. I just heard the the fairy godmother from Snow White, where she comes in with her wand and she's doing this and she's making her beautiful, and that's their game, is to really make them look bad, but support the other Republicans that are trying to do the right thing, and to eliminate. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'll have to look back later to see who that person is. It feels male. It feels like a guy that is back in the corner with that Cheshire cat smile. All right, let's pull a card for them. Let's see what's going on with them. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, he's a very rich guy. He's a Knight of Pentacles, handing over. So he's got his broom and he's, handing that over, the Knight of Pentacles. Very, 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 very rich person who be able to manage this whole thing. So whoever that is, the Knight of Pentacles. So it makes me think that he's maybe not in complete charge, but he's a knight. So he's like middle management, like middle somewhere in the public or the political arena. He's definitely, he holds office. Either he's a congressman or the House representative or a Senate representative. Let me see, House, Senate, House. He's in the House. House feels more truthful. He's a House representative. He's yeah. So he's going underneath the radar, but he's playing with the Lincoln Project. That was fun. Okay, so now let's do the USA. Let's see what's going on. Let's take the temperature of the USA and see how well we're doing. So they just showed me a great big huge scene of I don't know, whatever that town is in California that you have to go uphill. Is it San Francisco? I think it's San Francisco because they just showed me the trolley. The San Francisco, how the fog comes in and then it gets burned off, and the fog comes in and it gets burnt off and the fog comes in. So that's what they're showing me right now is what's going on with the United States. It's like a pulse of, things kind of get issues and things come in foggy and they're being taken care of and they go back out, and another problem comes in, they get taken care of and they're going out. So this is the ebb and flow right now of the United States and how things are working, because it looks bad, can't see through it, and then they work on it and then it gets fixed. So patience. So that's exactly the scene they showed me for the United States, which I would understand that. So, okay, so that's a good thing. So that's what the energy and what is happening right now with the United States is things look bad and then they get better. They look bad, they look better. So always hang in there and remember that this administration is working on everything and doing it honestly and fixing it. Actually, fixing it. So that's important information. Let's draw a card on that. Oh, I feel the energy of the United States. Like it was so powerful right now. So powerful that it goes into my abdomen and it just encompasses my whole body. So it's very strong right now, the strength of it. So we're getting into stronger, the United States. And the moon, yeah, the moon, where it talks about it's dealing with all of the fear and the anxiety and dealing with all of the black magic and the black stuff underneath the moon and the lies and the deceit. So that makes a lot of sense where they're dealing with it. They're dealing with it. So good, good, good. All right. So victim mentality. Let's look and see how the victim mentality is doing in the United States. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the Trump supporters literally buy into that victim mentality. Therefore, they can be manipulated. I always say there is no victim. There always you always have choices and decisions to step away from anything that is not serving you. So keep that in mind. There's nothing we can do about it as children, but the only thing we can do as adults is to heal and move on, and then go back. And if you see a child that is being mistreated or anything like that, that is our obligation to say something. So there's that with the victim mentality. So here we go. Okay, so this is the scene that I'm seeing, and it's confusing me, but I'll just go ahead and say it. So I see a whole bunch of people. They're pushing like an invisible wall where there's dark matter on the other side, but as they're pushing the wall, light, like they're pushing the light and the dark matter is going away. So they're pushing the light into the dark matter. Okay. Healing. I think that represents healing. And then like some people, probably light workers and things like that, are pushing this invisible light wall towards that. On the other side, there's the dark matter. They are in, it's like turmoil. It's turmoil. But once they push that light, it all settles. That's that victim mentality. But it is moving. It is moving towards healing. I see probably at the beginning, there was like 4 or 5 people, right? And they push it in, more people are joining. Push it in, more people are joining. So it is within, everybody is joining the fight against victim mentality to heal our nation, to heal the country, heal the world. Nobody is accepting it anymore. The first thing they said is to tell, the first message that came out of that is the first message they're telling all the victims is that whatever they have done, whatever they say about you, whatever it is that created an opinion about you, it has nothing to do with you. And that seems to start rising them up out of it. Like that had nothing to do with you. There was no personal attack. It is literally their inability to see your value, which is a powerful message for the victim mentality. All right, fantastic. Okay, let's pull a card for the victim mentality. The devil. Victim mentality tells you that you are imprisoned in your own mind. So that is the reason why it keeps, we kind of push through it, and to teach people that you're imprisoned in your own mind. And unless and until you move away from that, you know, the victim mentality is always going to have you hanging low energy, low opinions, you know, yeah. So, okay. Very cool. I need a little drink. Okay. Liz Cheney and her next moves. Let's see what's going on there. I see her walking into her house and she slams the door. She like throws her purse. She's using a lot of F words. She's pissed. Oh my gosh, this woman is pissed. And she's more than just pissed. It has twisted something inside of her. She is a changed woman as of today. This has changed who she is and how she's going to go forward. This is a life-changing experience for her. What is she going to do? The plot thickens, is what she said. The plot thickens. No way can you do this to me. No way are they that this stupid. She's trying to cool down before she takes rash actions. She's almost like trying to take a deep breath in, hang in there. We're going to do this systematically. I am an intelligent woman. We're not going to hastily do anything. Steady progress as we go. I mean, she's doing everything she can at home to just calm it down and move forward with a plan. She is vengeful. Like she has this retaliation in her, and she's coming for them. More than anything, she wants to prove them wrong. More than anything, she wants to prove them wrong. I am right. You know that I'm right. And you are wrong. And that is how she's going to approach this. This is her next move, is to get into proving them wrong more than she's going to join the Democratic Party, because that's, she'll do that out of spite. But more than anything, she's going to prove them wrong. That's where she's going to go the most. And she's going to gain support in this. It is that slow and steady progress, but she is literally going to gain support in this. She's going to go to the Republican Party. I have not forsaken you. I am still the same Republican that I've always been. I just refuse to play their game. And she's just going to prove them wrong. Woo! That's going to be powerful. Really powerful. All right. Let's pull a card for that. That's interesting. I can't wait to watch that. She is not a stupid woman. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups says that she's highly emotional right now. But she's forging her own path right now. This is a new path. This is a new beginning. This is a new way of doing things. She knows that the separation has to happen. She is going to forge the path. So she knows what she needs to do. She knows what position she has to take. Who knew a Republican had it in her? Okay, so now the separation of the Republican Party, the diverge that they just did yesterday with Liz Cheney. I want to see what that path looks like. So I may or may not get anything out of it, but we'll see. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, the first scene that they're showing me is a horizon. Like a city is here. You can see the night lights, and you can see light off into the horizon. Tiny light into the horizon. Oh, I think this is really a metaphorically where a tiny light is starting to crack the Republican Party. All it needs is a crack for, you know, the old thing is all God needs is a crack to get in. This is the theory. This is exactly what's happening. All the truth needed was a crack to get in. Liz Cheney provided the crack. That crack provided the doubt. And all of those believers that have been believing in the lie, it created a crack in their doubt. Wow. This is profound. This is magnificent. So I see so now they're showing me the scene of the city and that crack coming through. And I went all the way to the edge where the light is coming in and the city is crumbling. All of it is going into the abyss. It's crumbling off and falling off. Give it time. It just says that sometimes things like this take a glacier pace, but it will happen. It will happen. It'll be amazing. Wow. Okay, let's pull a card on that. Let's see what's going on with that. We have the Knight of Wands. The world is changing with a new idea, with a new action. Better places. Look, this is how we should be doing this. This is a different way. This is forging a different way. Well, there you go. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I know I sure did. I learn exactly the same time you do about all of these things when I go into my remotes. So, yay. I think that was really good. So, thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed a little scenery. So, thanks.